We have 4 layers eh. Remember when I was introduced, I don't know if you've heard, I have mastered and really studied the concept of self-mastery. And dun ko nakita, ang dami palang maling nangyayari sa yung iba no, sa buhay natin. We go straight to development, we go straight to learning, we go straight to what? Training, na hindi pala yun ang first level. Ano pala ang first level? Self-awareness. When you are doing things harmoniously, magbe-benefit din ng ating school. Tama? Whatever we do, personally, whatever we decide to do it with ourselves, naapektuhan ang school. So whether we choose to do things negatively, may impact sa school. Right? Life have many things. No? We have good things, we have problems, but we cannot control the circumstances. Tama? What we can control is how you manage, how you react, how you respond, and how you prepare. That's what we can control. And the thing is, are you willing, because matututunan nyo na to eh, are you willing to actually apply everything that you will learn this morning? Are you? May I invite you that when you see that this will be really effective, because it's grounded in holistic principle, will you be willing to drop your old system? Okay? Trust the process and drop the old system. So, another truth, sabi ko kasi kanina, your knowledge on well-being determines the sustainability of your well-being. So, binibigyan ko kayo ng iba't ibang knowledge. The first step to your development is admission. Being honest with yourself, admitting that something happened to you or you've experienced something, that's why you need help. Let's learn the calm principle. I use this kasi gusto ko maalala nyo eh. Ano nga napag-aralan? Maging kalma. Pero may ibig sabihin kasi acronym siya. So first, let's put to that awareness. Asan ka ba ngayon when it comes to your mental health? Where are you now when it comes to building relationships? Where are you now when it comes to really fostering that totoong growth, no, positive growth? We always wanted to come from the place of awareness. We always wanted to have that habit of admission. And those are the foundations of what? Self-development. We have 4 layers eh. Remember when I was introduced, I don't know if you've heard, I have mastered and really studied the concept of self-mastery. And dun ko nakita, ang dami palang maling nangyayari sa yung iba no, sa buhay natin. We go straight to development, we go straight to learning, we go straight to what? Training, na hindi pala yun ang first level. Ano pala ang first level? Self-awareness. You don't lead another person without being able to, or at least without choosing to lead yourself. Agree? You cannot give from an empty cup. So now, after self-development, you get to understand your trigger, you get to know how to manage everything about you, yun na yung self-mastery. When we are stressed, we get what? Burnout. Diba? Pag paulit-ulit, walang solusyon, walang understanding, walang clarity. Then when we are burnout, thank you, when we are burnout, sometimes we push our people or we push ourselves to go straight to what? Performance. Please know that being burnout is normal. But after that is a choice. So now, with this knowledge, understand that your body is not able to really, in a healthy way, jump straight to performance. You have to what? Go straight to and recovery and then perform. Sometimes, mas marami tayong panahon mag-overtime, mag-alaga, mag-finish ng lahat ng deadline, but you never get to actually prepare. You will remember that work-life fit and harmony needs all the aspects of my heart to be in tune. Why? Because when one aspect, parang instrument yan eh, when one aspect of your well-being is out of tune, I'd like to remind you that everything else will be out of tune. You cannot like what? Stop it. Sa TikTok merong wait, sa time wala, right? What else? You cannot recycle or reuse it. What else? You cannot save it. Download. Oo nga naman. Tama naman. Sabi mo, tama ka naman. Download. Oo nga naman. Okay. And this is what you usually feel when you just realize you've lost it. Okay, I know. Oh. Sad. Okay. So, there are so many ways to manage time, but it needs to start with a choice. And I pray that you will remember what matters most in your life. Just to remind you, you have a system whenever you're stressed, and you have to accept that anytime you will be stressed. That's why you need to practice how to manage it. A blessing to share with you openly my life, because I know somehow one soul out there needs to hear it. So let's all inspire to influence, or let's all aspire to inspire, influence, and create what? Positive impact, so we all become extraordinary inside and out.
First, I would like to thank Ma'am Toni. I would like to thank you, Ma'am, and your team. For a very short time na nakipag-communicate si Ma'am Shea sa'yo, you accepted right away. The first time we saw Miss Toni was during one of our Zoom, one of our webinars via Zoom, and this was free. She was able to give her expertise for free in one of the seminars, and we were lucky, some of the people in the HR were lucky to be that participants of that free webinar, wherein she was the speaker. That's why when dear AST, when we did the survey on what topics you want, you said work-life balance, mindfulness, self-love. And that's why in the very first ever, this is actually the launching, as mentioned by Dr. Tess, of the Bright, which is the counterpart of the TQIDP. So, we never hesitated, we never had a second thought. Ito yung prioritize naming topic. Miss Toni really touched my heart too. Almost to the point of teary-eyed na ako kanina because of the sharing and also the reflection, personal reflection. I'm sure most of you too, while Miss Toni is sharing her experiences and giving us, coaching us on how to cope with those life experiences, you were also at the same time reflecting, like what I did.
Ma'am Toni, from TONI, truthful and touching, outstanding sharing, no dull moment, and engaging, interesting, and reflecting.
First of all, I would like to thank Miss Toni for that wonderful talk. I learned a lot of things. I learned a lot of things about myself, and I'm grateful for the messages that she implies to us, and I hope I learn from that, and I will become more wiser with her story, of course. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss Toni, for your amazing talk. So, what I love about your talk is how you keep on telling us to be calm, kalma lang. Because in everyday life, knowing that we are working in an academic university, we always experience stress, no matter how hard we try to avoid it. So, being calm in every situation helps us to manage how we interact with students and with our co-workers. So I hope to see you more, ma'am. Thank you po.
Thank you, Ma'am Toni, for being our speaker. We'd like to hear from you more in the distant future. Sorry. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Toni. Thank you for sharing your wonderful words today, for the healing journey and your compassion spiritually towards God and advocating mental health and loving each other. in the end. As a guidance associate, it helps me to build more knowledge in dealing with clients, and it enlightens me with self-compassion that you had on yourself. Thank you for lighting up the room and giving sunlight to those people who need to hear that words. Thank you.